Welcome to the Approvals Navigation demo. In this demo, you'll see how to navigate to My Approvals, how to view your approvals by folder or list view, how to sort your approvals, how to apply filters, and how to view My Recent Approvals. In other words, your Outbox. A couple things to keep in mind is only individuals with specific roles can see the Approvals submenu. Those are Requisition Creator, Requisition Approver or Ignored Approver, Additional Authorizers, Charge Field Approvers, Buyers, Voucher Approvers, and Match Exception Preparers. Also, if you support more than one org node, you will see more than one folder for each org node. So for example, if I am a requisition creator for Haas and for Physics, I will see two folders, one for Haas and the other for Physics. So let's get started. When you first log into Berkeley, the system will automatically take you to the Berkeley Home Shop page. Currently, I am logged in as a requisition approver. To access the Approval submenu, move your cursor and hover over the Orders and Documents menu option or click on it. Then navigate to the Approval submenu. So your approvals is broken up into three sections. My Approvals, which contains all the transactions that are pending your review and approval. Approval Notifications, which lists any errors associated with the transactions you've approved. And My Recent Approvals, which contains a list of all the transactions you've approved. In other words, this is your Outbox. So go ahead and click on My Approvals. The My Approvals page is divided in the following sections. Group Results By, which lets you view approvals by folder or list. Filter By, which lets you filter your approvals by supplier, folder, custom fields, and more. And Folders. Each workflow approval step has a unique folder. Folder names identify the workflow approval step and field value. To access the voucher approvals, you must change the refined search results type from requisitions to voucher. Users will only see document types for which they have approval for. So for instance, if you have a requisition creator or requisition approver role, you only see requisitions. If you only have a voucher approver or match exception prepare role, you'll only see vouchers. But if you have a requisition creator or a requisition approver role and a voucher approver role or match exception prepare role, you'll see both requisitions and vouchers. Let's begin by looking at the My Approvals page by folder view. When grouping results by folders, you are able to view all the folders delegated to you. Separate headings are created for each folder. Headings are only displayed if documents are available for processing. Depending on your role in Berkeley, you may see more or fewer folders on your Approvals page. So let's go ahead and expand all our folders to view all the detail for each folder. Aging information is displayed and available in the My Approvals page. If a transaction is unassigned, you can see how many days it's been sitting in the folder. Once a transaction is assigned by you, you are able to see how many days it's been sitting in that folder and how many days it's been sitting in your assigned folder. the My PR Approvals or Voucher Approvers folder. You're also able to hide card details. You're able to control the transaction's detail view. So by hiding card details, I'm no longer able to see the aging of each transaction in the folders that they live in, as well as the cart name or number of items in each cart. By selecting Hide Card Details, you'll only be able to see the requisition number, the supplier name, the assigned, unassigned status, the transaction date, the prepared for name, and the transaction amount. For this exercise, we want to see the requisition detail, so click on Show Requisition Detail. You also have the ability to sort your results. So if you click on the Sort By down arrow, you'll see that you have the ability to sort by requisition number, descending or ascending, the submit date, newest or oldest first, the folder entry date, newest to oldest first, and the total high to low or low to high transaction value. It is recommended that you sort by requisition submit date oldest first. In other words, work on the transaction that's in your approvals queue the longest. Each folder then displays transactions with submit date oldest first at the top. To see your results by list view, change the group results by from folder to list. So let's do that now. The list view shows all transactions in all folders. Transactions are not displayed by folder. In the list view group results, you're able to see the document transaction number, the supplier name, the assigned or unassigned status, the transaction date, the prepared for name, the transaction amount, and the number of days in the folder. You are also able to hide card details at the list view, as well as sort your results if needed. You're able to filter by various categories within the My Approvals page. The ability to filter for unassigned or assigned requisitions or vouchers is still available. The number to the right of the filter indicates how many documents fit that criteria. For this example, we will view the not assigned, in other words, unassigned, transactions. You can also filter your My Approvals page by supplier. So if you scroll down to the supplier field, let's select C.A. Briggs Company. So you can see the filters that have been selected on the left side, so within the filtered by section, and the filtered results on the right. So from this page, you could go ahead and click on the transaction document number and then review the transaction and approve it if necessary. So another category within the approval submenu is approval notification. You could access the approval notifications two different ways. One is hover or click on orders and documents, hover over approvals and select approval notifications, and the other is click on this down arrow and then select approval notifications. Both navigations take you to the same page. In this example, I'm just going to click on it from here. So the approvals notification page lists all the errors associated with the transactions you've approved. Currently, we have none. If you do see any notifications in this page, go ahead and try to resolve them. If you hit any complications, feel free to contact the Verify Help Desk for further assistance. So now we are going to navigate to the My Recent Approvals page. There are two ways to navigate to that page. The first being to hover or click on the Orders and Document menu option. Then select the Approvals submenu. And from there, selecting My Recent Approvals. Another is navigating to this Approvals notification down arrow and then selecting My Recent Approvals. Both navigations take you to the same page. So for this example, I'm going to go ahead and click on it from this page. So again, My Recent Approvals lists all the transactions you've approved. By default, you will see those you've approved within the last 30 days. Again, if you hold both a requisition creator or approver role and a voucher approver or match exception prepare role, you'll be able to switch between requisition and vouchers. You're also able to change the date range. So again, by default is last 30 days, but you could change it to a custom date range or any of these other date ranges listed here. So I'm going to select last 120 days. You'll be able to then further filter your Outbox, your recent approvals, by the action you took, by the workflow step you approved, by its current workflow status, form type, and so on. This concludes the Approvals navigation demo. You've just seen how to navigate the My Approvals page, how to view your approvals by either folder or list view, how to sort your approvals, how to apply filters, and how to view My Recent Approvals, also known as Outbox. Thanks for watching.